Yo, what's up guys, Shujinkydink here. This video is all about your comments. Did one of these before and it was pretty popular. And I like reading what you guys have to say. And I don't often have times to respond to it, so I wanted to make a video where all I do is respond to it. So I don't know what else to say here. RIP headphones. 604 Ronan says, how important is learning the frames for MK? I know players like L.I. Joe go by this is unsafe or this is safe, but that's for Street Fighter. However, from an MK standpoint, could the same mentality be used, or will that just hamper the player? That's a really good question, because frame data is very intricate and you need to kind of know how to read it and how to use it effectively if you want to be able to learn a matchup. Yes, you can go by things like this is unsafe or this is safe, but you also have to know what your options are after. If someone does like a safe move, then they're either going to armor afterwards, they're going to block afterwards, or they're going to try and do something like poke or something. So if you know that you have an armor move that might be able to beat their poke, then you can use your armored move. Or if you have like a quick poke you think that will beat out their poke, having an understanding of frame data and knowing the frame data is always the best option. There's some, like, maybe you don't have time to study all the matchups frame data, but if you know this move with my character can punish this move from that character, then you'll be pretty well off than if you didn't know any better. I don't really know if I explained that too confusingly, but basically, you know, if that's like the basic way of doing it. Like my move, this A move will punish B move if I block it. So. But you always want to know all the frame data. It's hard to memorize, and that's how you start memorizing it. You know, you learn that way. You look at the frame data and say, oh, okay, my 1-2 will punish this character's EX flip, for example. And then you don't really think about the frame data after that. You just think of, oh, I blocked the EX flip, so now I do my 1-2. You know, you're not thinking of, oh my god, he's minus 17 and I have to do my 8-frame move. You're just, you know, it triggers that in your head. So that's, you know, learning the frame data first. And then visualizing, using visuals to help you remember is probably where I would say to go. Jacob William Scott says, very good as always. Longer though would be better in my opinion. 5 opponents, not 3. Hashtag hawkboners. I'm not sure if this is just me, but you just picture like a boner with a mohawk when I read that. I used to do 5 opponents instead of 3, and then everyone, you know, the feedback I got said that, you know, they wanted more consistent videos with less opponents, because I would do like maybe a video of me fighting 5 people like twice a week. And now that I'm able to do it shorter, I can kind of squeeze in more time to do more sets, and I can do like 3 persons like, you know, 6 or 7 days a week. But I can try and switch to 5 opponents if you guys think that'd be beneficial. Looking at my analytics and stuff, it doesn't look like everyone even makes it through the 3 opponent videos, so. But, you know, core audience is what I care about and stuff, you know, all you guys that are watching all the videos all the time, so give me your feedback. If you think I can try and switch to 5, I'll do my best to do it, but, you know, 3 makes it easier for me to make videos more consistently, which I think is, you know, also important to you guys, so. Ahmed Fazli says, please upload more high-level play. Nice vid, by the way. Yeah, I try to upload high-level play as often as I can. It gets difficult closer to EVO because so many people are just, you don't want to play anybody, you know, you don't know who you're going to run into on your path in pools and brackets and stuff. So people are kind of more standoffish to play sets with everybody, but EVO's a huge event also, so lots of people are really spread out, and you know, okay, I won't face this person till like top 8. But I mean, if you're a constant top 8 placer, like all the top players are, then, you know, it's hard to get sets with them because they know that you know, there's a chance of running into you down the road. But I do try and upload as many sets of high-level play as I can. There's tons of good characters out there and tons of good players, so it's just finding times that works for them. You know, I can only upload videos if the content is there, so if people are willing to play me and willing to let me record, then I can upload the sets, and, you know, then you guys get to see it. But I'm trying my hardest, guys. I really am trying to get as many games in with people and get better myself, so hope you appreciate everything that I'm trying to do. Dolphin Man says, you, sir, are an inspiration to all remaining Quan players. Good luck at EVO, man. I appreciate that a lot, man. Quan's my boy. I've stuck with him since Mortal Kombat 9. I actually played him a little bit in Armageddon as well, but he wasn't my main character. So, you know, we go way back. In MK9, he's been my main. I was known for Quan Chi. That's when I was dubbed the Quan Father. MKX came along and birthed #Bonehawks and the Bonehawk Brotherhood. I feel like Quan is like me now, so it's he ain't going anywhere, man. Okay, this one's a novel. Appreciate you responding to your viewer comments and just a random question. As we all think there probably won't be a KP3, Boone recently teased that it again may be released around EVO. Is there any chance of you wanting to learn new, I'm assuming he meant DLC, new DLC characters when and if they arrive? Depends who they are, man. The only one that I would ever drop Quan for would be Li Mei, because she was my original main when I first started getting into competitive gaming back in 2004 for Mortal Kombat Deception. And I used her from 2004 till 2008, which is the same amount of time I've actually used Quan for about 4 years. So she would be the only one that I'd ever consider, and even then I wouldn't drop Quan completely. I'd try and use them side by side to complement each other as best, depending on how she plays. She could be as bad as Baraicho, and then it's just like, fuck you. James Knight says, can you do a guide on how to fight Shiroryu Takeda, because I cannot find a way to beat good Takedas using Summoner. If you find a way, man, you let me know. First to like the vid, love you Shujinky, says Shujinkydink Jr. Oh my god. And that's it for reading your comments today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope your comment got in there. If not, maybe next time. If you got more comments or questions for me, just post them in the comments of any video. I respond to quite a few of them in the actual video itself. And if I don't, or I think I have more to say about the subject, I usually save them for videos like these. So please go ahead, comment on everything. I try not to say it in my videos because it sounds really, you know, like I'm trying to sell crap, but, you know, like and subscribe and all that stuff. And of course, #Bonehawks and all that stuff. And a quick shout out to Rowan24 Media, my sponsor, who puts up with all my shenanigans and is a big part of the reason that I'm able to make it to EVO this year. So we will see all you guys in the next video.